What's up, guys? Logical Gamer Show. Joe talking to you today about Corriden. This is a cool new ARPG by a cool indie dev. They gave us a free code for it, but you won't get any bias here. I'm actually looking up the name of the company. I can't pronounce it. Afnerald and Anshar Publishing. So, yeah, I mean, we're not really talking about anything crazy or out of the box here. It's an ARPG, much like Diablo or a million other games. But this one is a little more exploration focused. You'll see it later in the video footage I have. You'll see a lot more of that exploration. You'll see a lot more of like it being much more RPG, which is awesome. You know, you're talking, you got four different characters to play with. You got four different, you know, they all have like their own personalities because when you select your options of what they're saying, all that stuff kind of comes to light. And the really cool thing you'll see coming up is when you get to change into the animals. I'm going to provide, there's a few examples in here of some stuff, but we're going to talk about the environments before anything else. See, this is, right here, this is the most frustrating thing about combat. You will run out of energy, constantly. And when you do, you're just screwed. I'm showing right now, we're showing some of the classes off. You got Hellion Surge, you can make your own, Guardian, Hunter. Just each one of these unlocks a different skill tree, gives you some different abilities that you can use in combat. And you know, once again, you're looking at it's a loot game, and when it comes to loot, you know what it is. You know what it is.
Welcome back, Chaps.
So you start go. So you'll see it again. You'll see that stamina system just coming in to wreck you. The combat is cool. It is cool. It is smooth once you get that stamina up. But and here's those animal transformations, which is a cool system because actually it's going to be used to help you solve puzzles because some breathe fire, some spit poison, some do lightning, and all those do different things that let you battle enemies or solve puzzles that you would need to deal with. I really suck at talking for long periods of time about everything because I'm just kind of here, you know, telling you about my gameplay instead of honestly, if you like ARPGs, this is it. If you're somebody who's always been interested in ARPGs, but Diablo never caught you because it's a little too MMO, it's not RPG enough. It's very much of like, especially 3 and 4, where it's very like end game heavy, do XYZ to gather the weapons you need and just increase your gear score and live a fucking power fantasy. This isn't that. This is very much more an RPG, much more exploration. As you can see, most of my time in this game I spent walking around looking for treasure chests, looking for secrets, puzzles, all that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of it here. You know, you have gear score, all that stuff, just like Diablo or Destiny or any of those other types of games. But like I said, it feels like combat very much takes a backseat to exploration. Boss fights are kind of cool. You actually get a jump button. They use that feature. You'll see some of that in the video as well, because I'm probably just gonna let the video run through some. You'll hear me coughing, scratching my beard. Sorry about that. Yeah, because here's a box puzzle where you have to burn brambles, as you can see, like I was talking about with the animals. All your abilities are on cooldowns, which is kind of just business as usual at this point. I do recommend, because I think it's only on PC right now. Is it on console? Just double check it's on console. Should probably have known this ahead of the review, but here we are. Yeah, it's only on. It looks like it's only on PC right now, which is fine. Because that's always a good thing. Get more people on PCs playing these cool games. Yeah, you will want a controller. The keyboard and mouse controls are okay, but I think this game really shines on a controller. Kind of, I mean, if you remember the reviews back in the day from Diablo, they said that Diablo really shined on a controller for that game. Well, Diablo 3 console edition, but whatever. Neither here nor there. And yeah, you're just gonna see there's checkpoints. I don't know why I just hovered my mouse around that circle, but we did. We did it. The green circle on the ground over there is checkpoints. Here are the Guardian skill tree. That's the only one I did so far. I will report back. Maybe I'll leave a comment on this video about skills and what I think that each one does, and maybe I'll try some different classes and see what they do. But I was just trying to get through it and get this review out. Granted, this game was not a slog by any means. It was a lot of fun, a lot of great exploration, a lot of cool stuff to do. But like I said, ultimately, it's not really changing the world. It's not setting anything on fire. It's just kind of another cool ARPG game. So I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna stop yapping. Let you guys enjoy some of this gameplay, and I'll pop back in towards the end to talk to you about that stuff. Oh yeah, the voice acting. I wanted to get to that because the voice acting in this game reminds me of like PS1, PS2 era, where they were like the developers for the game were also doing the voice acting. I don't have confirmation that that's the case, but I always thought that was kind of cool. It was giving the developers a front-facing way into the game, and this game does it. And yeah, there's some cheese there, but it's really cool that they got to do something like that. Yeah, so I'll let you guys take a look at some more of this game. I keep saying that, but here we are. All right. So yeah, I think we're supposed to talk about a review score. I'd give it a 7. Really and truly, this game, a 7 is about right for where we're at. And because it's fun, it's cool, it's not setting the world on fire. The ability to change into animals isn't all that it's right, like all that it could have been. Because a lot of their abilities feel kind of samey. I didn't want to show gameplay from too far in the game because then I drench into spoiler territory. And I just want to show some of the beginning because that's where you guys are gonna start. If I show you end game stuff, you're like, "This game looks fucking awesome," then I'm an asshole because it's not that awesome in the beginning. So I'll let you watch this fight.
Never mind that. I would appreciate some help.
They're pretty quick. I was using a SSD. They're pretty fast, which is pretty nice. Especially because the areas are pretty big.
Finally back. Getting that Roker gland proved to be more trouble than I expected. I wanted to make use of the... Anyhow, now you're finally out of the city, huh? You're saying those gauntlets need to be repaired? Strange. They couldn't have been used much. Sure, hand them over and I'll... What? No, it's too dangerous to do anything while they're still on you. I doubt they were created in the tower we found them in.
You guys see what I mean? Where it sounds like
after the last
they sound good, like they do a great job with voice acting, but not.
I think I need to rest from adventuring.
You're not hearing Troy Baker. You're not hearing Laura
Your
Bailey
mother should know.
or
He stopped by the shop.
Matt Mercer. That sounds like just regular people who are giving their all to make great lines for a game you really believe in. Here's the map screen. Kind of reminds me of like Star Wars Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order. But that's the review. I'm calling it a 7. We'll see you guys next time.